What's up, guys? It's Electro Jet here. This is not going to be a long video.
He's the man in the bandana, the man with the charm. He's a dude with the glasses and a lady on his arm.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me start off. Let me preface this video like this. You will never catch me ever clickbaiting my fucking channel. All right? Never. Now, I am so sick and tired of people talking shit about shows they don't even bother watching. I know some people that have said and attested to the fact that She-Hulk is a woke program and they won't watch it. But they're gonna sit there and swear up and down that it was a woke program and that it's got a leftist agenda. Look, I'm gonna say what problems a show has. My issue with She-Hulk was the origin story was told in the first 10 fucking minutes. I had issue with that. But I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed the banter between the Hulk and the She-Hulk. I thought that was extremely entertaining. I found, for the most part, even with its flaws, I found the show to be entertaining. I give the show a chance. I'll grade it as I see it. But so many of these people are trying to get views on their fucking channels, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. All right, God forbid that the comic book character be exactly the way it was back in the 70s when the character came out. If we want the characters to be just like that, we'd have boring characters because the Wasp back in the 70s, all she did was go get coffee and tea and shit like that for the Avengers. All right? Oh, that's what you want? Because I guarantee you, if that's what you got now, there'd be a whole lot of bitching going on, one way or the other. All right? Fucking snap out of it. Pull your heads out of your asses. Now, if you have a genuine critique about the show, then keep it to that. Don't use clickbait. Don't go in with the fucking crowd. Stop the mob mentality. Fucking think for your goddamn self. So sick of people talking about agenda this and agenda that. Watch the show. You got a critique, then fucking say it. But if you're going to follow a mob, go fuck yourself. No respect for me whatsoever. Now, the She-Hulk has been around since the mid to late 70s. All right? They did change the origin story in the show. Again, I didn't like that. But the story is still a good, valid story. It fits in with the way Marvel changed a lot of things around with different origin stories. So it's fine. It works out. But I heard people bitching about Jennifer Walters talking about, well, I control my anger all the time, being catcalled. Oh, you think women don't get catcalled? Oh, you don't think women are in danger of being kidnapped? I'm sorry. Who's the one that's mostly getting kidnapped most of the time? Young women, men too, young males too, but mostly young women. So why don't you just fucking stop that shit? Try to think a little bit out of the box and see if you enjoy the show. If there's no redeeming the show for you, fine. But at least take the time to watch the show and give it a chance. These channels that all they do is do clickbait and stuff. Half these channels never watch the show. What they do, and I'll tell you what they do. They go to other channels that haven't watched the show, and basically they repeat the same shit. Because if you go and you watch some of these reviews, you'll see it's word for word the same thing verbatim. So you're not really getting a review. With me, you get a fucking review. There's a few others you get reviewed too. Not everything is a woke agenda. Some of this shit is pulled out of today's headlines. People being harassed, women being harassed, even men being harassed, you know? You act like it's not possible. So you're going to sit there, some of you female reviewers are going to sit there and say you've never been catcalled? It was never annoying? You never felt unsafe around a crowd that was being overly aggressive towards you? So that never happened? So that can't happen on a show. So someone can't use that as an example. Clickbaiting. Now, I'm not going to sit here and defend everything the show does, right or wrong. I'm going to tell you what I seen, my impression of it. And I'm always going to be honest with you. Anyway, that's all I had to say. It really got to me because, I see a lot of hate with, I even said that it was with the CGI. But the CGI, when the trailers first came out, to the CGI in the show that I see now, way different. Much better CGI. Much better CGI. I don't know what the fuck these people are fucking complaining about. But that's basically the way the She-Hulk was built. Jennifer Walters was a small, demure woman. And She-Hulk was a 6'4" Amazonian-looking woman with green skin and long, lovely locks. And there were times where she was Savage She-Hulk, where she was actually just like the Hulk. I mean, in mass, in musculature, and that's when she was very angry. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Peace out, everybody. See you out there. Hopefully, I'll make it. I look forward to my reaction video to House of Dragons. See you then.